Hey guys, what's up? This is Jojo once again back here with one of my raw video reviews here. And today it's not for a Batman statue or a DC statue, but as you can see, it's for the amazing HeMan and Battlecat. Exclusive 2-pack from Pop Culture Collectibles, distributed here by Sideshow Collectibles. I've just got that in. So it's not my usual scale here, not 1/3 scale, it's a 1/4 scale statue 2-pack. And well, HeMan is my second weakness apart from Batman and his foes. So I basically have all the statues that Sideshow released up to now together with Treaderhead. And I've also have a couple of the figures from the 2000X line and also the statues that were released back then from NECA. And I've got no of the Pop Culture Collectible statues here from the 80s line. So that's my only statues here that I've got from Pop Culture Collectibles right now. And I have to say that I'm pretty impressed. So first of all, the packaging. I cannot show you the packaging right now. It's in one of my storage places. The packaging was great. So they came in a shipper box, of course, and the shipper was completely protected with styrofoam. So the art box was all around protected with styrofoam and some other material. So it was really flawless when it arrived here, and of course the statues inside were completely flawless. Well, apart from one little flaw here with Battlecat, so one of the claws, actually that one here, was broken, but I was able to just glue it back and it's perfect, so you cannot really see it. So these two came in two different boxes, separated boxes. So it's not a 2-pack, it's just the two statues combined in one shipment. And well, HeMan is the exact same statue that you will get when you buy the regular HeMan piece. And the special thing about Battlecat is that you get this unmasked hat here, which is the exclusive, and you've also got this masked hat here, and this has an LED feature which the regular version doesn't have. So this thing here, the 2-pack, is limited to 300 pieces. I think Battlecat, the regular version, is limited to 500 pieces and HeMan probably to 700. For the regular version, I'm not completely sure, but just check it out on Sideshow or on Pop Culture Collectibles website itself, and you will get all the details there. So let's start into the review. I will start off with HeMan here. So this guy, the whole body and together with the head comes in one piece. Then the shield with the piece of the arm and the hand is another piece. So let's turn this guy around that you can see. So the arm here actually is a separate piece. It's connected there with the statue. These things are leather here, so it's a bit of mixed media on that figure. The magnet on that one is not super strong, but it holds well in place. Well, the base, of course, is a separate piece. It's really very well painted. I love the colors. It's very vibrant green, and then you have these vines here all around the bottom of the base. HeMan sits in here with a pack. So these straps here on the boots are actually some kind of leathery material. This is real fur, and the rest is polystone. So really, really nice coloring on the rocks. It's very, very well done. Love the space actually. So you have kind of this little part here that stands a bit forward here, and then the boot here, really nice. The real fur here again, and then HeMan's legs, focusing here, very nice skin color, really good. Looks a bit more dark on camera here. It's pretty it's pretty pale in real life. So the pants are fur pants, as you know them here from the 80s figure. Very well done. I love the belt. Really resembles super well the 80s HeMan figure. But of course this chest plate here is just great. This is again mixed media here. It's kind of a leathery material, same as with the straps at the boots. This is polystone. Looks nice. Fur again with polystone applications here. And then the head is permanently here. It's connected to the body, so it's no extra head or something. The hair is very well done. Love the details on it. And well, the face is really good in my mind. It's not completely the same HeMan as you know him from the 80s figure or from the cartoon. It's a bit of a different take, but I think it's very well captured. I like this face. I like this face for HeMan a lot. The hair is perfectly done. It's the same as in the, or almost the same as in the 80s figure. And I think they did a really great job in trying to capture that face from the 80s action figure, which is not as simple, of course. It's much more detailed here than with the figure itself. So I like that a lot. I like that really a lot. Arms are great, muscles, veins here, super detailed. And I also love this shield. So it's kind of a little bit battle damaged, not too much. Super well painted. Really nice colors to it. So no complaints. Really, really cool. So this figure just looks amazing. I love it. So let's give you a look at the backside. So as I told you, these are kind of a leathery plastic material. The back is anatomy-wise really, really nicely done. The shaft here from the axe is permanently attached to the body, and this is a separate, the axe itself here, the upper part is a separate piece that you just have to put into there with a magnet. The right arm is amazing as well, and then ends up in this really nice power sword. I love that one. Nice details. To be honest, I wish that it was metal. It's not even polystone, I believe. It's just kind of a plastic material. It looks great, so no complaints about that. But I've just would loved it if it were some kind of metal. So Sideshow, with their HeMan statue, they gave him a metal sword, and I thought it was such a nice touch, really. It really add a lot to the figure, and that's something that you don't have here. But overall, this thing is really amazing. I love this HeMan just as a standalone piece. It's really so cool. So you can't do anything wrong with that statue. Really good. So now turning to Battle Cat. So Battle Cat is just insanely big. So it's crazy. I love that unmasked portrait. It looks so great. The tiger face here. It's amazing. So the base is let's move this head away here. The base is pretty similar, of course, to HeMan's base. Nice colors. The wine's crawling up the base here. Well, you can see that this leg here, the left back leg, is standing up in the air. That's a bit strange. And you've got basically this single base piece here that you can put below that leg, and then it will stand on that piece. So Battle Cat is just standing here on this turntable, therefore this piece is, or the leg is just hanging up in the air here. But of course, if it's not on the turntable and it's just placed on the surface, then the leg will be perfectly placed here on this piece. I have to admit, I don't understand the concept completely. Why didn't they just make the base so long that this leg is still standing on it? I don't know. It looks a little bit weird with this separate piece. But, well, because you will most likely look at Battle Cat from the front, you will not really notice it in your display, that at the very back end there's another piece of the base, so it doesn't really disturb. So Battle Cat itself, so the base is a separate piece, of course. Battle Cat itself is another whole piece here, the body with the saddle. The only separate piece is the tail, which is connected here to the body. So you can see a seam line, but it's pretty well covered by the armor here up there. If you look at Battle Cat from the front, I think the tail looks amazing. It's really good. Really well done. The colors are great on Battle Cat. Everything pops. The saddle is really nice. Nice red coloring. Texture is great on it. Really good. The anatomy here of the legs, it's just amazing, really good. Same here. The nails, the toes, everything's really nice. And well, as I told you, I love this head. It's really nicely designed. The only thing that I don't like too much is the seam line here. I think it's unavoidable, or I know it's unavoidable to have some kind of seam line when you have different exchangeable heads. This one is pretty visible. Well, if you look at Battle Cat here from the front, you won't see it, of course. But from up here, it's pretty well visible, also from a bit farther apart. So that's the only nitpick that I have with this piece. Otherwise, I mean, this guy, look at this piece here. It's just insanely big. Looks awesome. Really good. So let me show you the alternative head. So this is the unmasked head. You can just remove it. It's connected here with a really large pack. And then let's just put this masked head in here. So pretty easy to connect. Sits in there with a magnet and boom. So here we go. Battle Cat with the masked head. Looks awesome. That's really coming out of the 80s cartoon. So him together with HeMan here is something that, if you're a HeMan fan, your heart will really beat a lot faster if you see those guys here together. They're such a great team. It's really something popping out of the 80s cartoon. I just love it. The head itself, it's super detailed, has some scratches here and there, nice coloring. The eyes light up actually, so they are light up with their LED. So I will see whether I can show this to you. So you can basically remove this piece here, and below that is the battery. So I will do that for you in a second now. And then you can light up this thing. So I've lit it up now. Put it back in. And then you can see here the eyes lit up. So on camera they look very bright. In real life they are kind of orange. So that's a really cool effect. I think you don't need it necessarily. So if you get the regular version and you're not keen of having this unmasked head, which I believe it's amazing. So it's really something that you need with this figure, to just have this option to have this unmasked head. But if you're happy with the unmasked head, I don't believe that you necessarily need the light up feature. So you can go easily for the regular version and you will still be happy. So here you go, guys. These two are the HeMan and Battle Cat 2-pack by Pop Culture Collectibles. I think they did a really, really great job. No complaints. Packaging is great. Statues are great. They look so well, so nice together. And I'm really happy I pulled the trigger on those. I jumped on the waitlist at Sideshow a while back, a couple of months ago, and when they converted, I had to think about it for let's say 24 hours. But then I pulled the trigger and I'm really happy. Alright, so I hope you liked this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. And well, I will see you next time, guys, with another video review here of some of the Batman DC figures here, most likely from Prime 1 Collectibles again. See you soon and have a good one, guys. Bye bye.